If you have a tiny yard and would like a simple but well-maintained garden, you only need two things: determination and know-how. Here are some tips on how to keep your garden by the yard looking spruced up and glamorous. Keep your border free from wilted flowers and dried leaves. Deadheading or removing dead flower heads will encourage the plants to produce more blooms for longer. Many perennials such as geraniums and dahlias, and some annuals benefit from having spent blooms removed. Certain plants especially foliage plants like Coleus respond with a spurt of growth when their tops are pinched out. Pinching out makes the plant much bushier and so more blooms are produced. Fuchsias are prone to becoming leggy unless they are pinched out. A minimal amount of fertilizer will further boost the growth of your vegetation. If you water your yard frequently, you have to fertilize it more regularly because of nutrient depletion. A fortnightly application of liquid fertilizer is sometimes more beneficial than granules as it is more readily absorbed by the leaves. Container plants will be considerably healthier with a half-strength solution of liquid fertilizer applied regularly. This is one of the best ways to preserve the beauty of your garden by the yard. Remember, weeds compete with your plants for both nutrients and moisture. If the weeds are not close to seeding, leave them on the bed to rot down for mulch. If you must use a weed killer, try to get a wick applicator, rather than a spray. This will protect your plants from spray drift. One good tip when it comes to watering your garden by the yard is to give it a thorough soaking once a week, making sure there is no runoff to cause erosion. Deep watering will encourage the growth of deeper roots that will be able to withstand dry spells weather-wise. Chemicals are dangerous to humans and often kill the natural predators of the pest in your garden, so avoid them if possible. There are many organic alternatives that work almost as well. With these simple tips, your garden by the yard will soon be the envy of your neighbors. Easy tips on how to care for your plants. Many people worry a lot when it comes to caring for their plants. When talking about house plants, there is no need to worry. There are just a few things you need to consider. Overwatering kills most houseplant plants. Looks can be deceptive, so to see if your soil is dry enough to water, try the finger test. Insert your index finger up to the first joint into the soil. If the soil is damp, don't unregistered trademark T water it. Foliage plants usually have high nitrogen needs, while flowering plants, C2O is needed. Slow-release fertilizers can be mixed with the compost. However, certain plants like cacti and orchids need special fertilizer. Feed plants during their most active growth period. Plants like Santeria and Aspidistra require no sun. They can be placed away from a window. Spider plants need semi-shade. You can put plants like these near a window that does or does not get sunlight. Check the label to see what your plant needs. Houseplants can survive in cool or warm temperatures, but drastic fluctuations of temperature may not be good for them. One thing that most plants cannot survive is gas heating. If you have a plant that likes warm conditions, don't unregistered trademark T put it near an air conditioner in the summer. Some houseplants require a humid environment. One tip to maximize humidity is to put the pot inside a larger pot and fill in the gaps with stones or compost to keep in the moisture. Grouping plants together often creates a microclimate that they will benefit from. If you want, you can spray them with water once or twice a day depending on the temperature. Some plants require repotting for optimum growth, but there are others that resent having their roots disturbed. Or their root system may be small enough that they don't unregistered trademark T require repotting. One way to check if your plant needs repotting is to turn it upside down. Tap the pot to release the plant and check its roots. If roots are all you see, then repot. Sometimes the roots will come out of the pot. You should either cut them off or repot the plant. You just need to have a little care for your plants and in turn, Yawa Euro unregistered trademark LL reap the benefits. Indoor plants not only add to the beauty of your decor, but also give much pleasure to the indoor gardener.